Hi Saggies, welcome to the Many Phases Tarot. My name is Mimi. Today I'm going to do a quick little read for you guys. What should we do? Should we do, what's the gossip? Let's do what's the gossip. Okay. What are people saying about my Saggies at this time? What are people saying? What's the gossip on my Saggies? I'm only going to pick 3 of these. No, we'll pick 1 of these and then we'll get into the tarot. What's the gossip on my Saggies? What is the gossip? What are people saying? What's the overwhelming conclusion at this time when it comes to my Saggies? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we have, oh, I've got a little stain on my top. Sorry, guys. Tramp. What is the chat when it comes to my Saggies, please? Thank you. And we have Truth Be Told. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Serendipity. Beautiful. I feel like at the moment, Sag, people view you as somebody who has a wealth of knowledge, a lot of wisdom here. And I feel like people are appreciate your honesty. I feel like people appreciate what you say, how you say it, maybe as well. What else? What else? I feel like people feel that you see everything, you know everything. I don't necessarily feel that you tell everything that you see, but when you do speak, you're honest. Okay? That's the card we have here, Truth Be Told. And what's that? 14, which equates to 5. So 5 could be a significant number, could be born on the 5th of December or the 14th of December. Okay, Spirit. What's the chat? What are people saying about my Saggies? What are people saying about my beautiful Saggies? Thank you. Okay. First of all, we have Death. Okay, you could have strong Scorpio in your chart, okay? Or you could be dealing with a Scorpio specifically. But overall, I feel that there is a transition that you guys are going through, okay? A transformation of some kind. And I feel that that transformation is very evident in the way that you move, in the way that you speak. For some of you guys, you've maybe even cut some people off, okay? You may have ended relationships with people due to this transition that you're going through here. Okay, you also have the 5 of Swords here. So I'm going to be honest, there could be some people who maybe feel that there is a manipulative side to you, okay? Here, maybe with the way you cut people off. So maybe in your eyes, you've cut people off for a very specific reason. However, in their eyes, they maybe feel that it's a tactic of some kind, a way to get what you want, or, you know, something like that. Or even for some of you, some people might think you've cut them off due to jealousy. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Page of Emotions here. Do you know what's interesting is, despite the fact that people or a person feels this way, I do still feel like they believe that there is hope, okay, for you guys to rekindle or something. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords. Yeah, so what I'm getting is, Sag, maybe there is somebody or people that you've cut off here, okay, for whatever reason, but I feel as though this has really affected someone here, okay? Switch it and flip it how you need to. It could be you, it could be this person that has ended things with you, but that's what I'm getting. Why is the 5 of Swords here? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is some kind of friendship, or could it even possibly be a work relationship here? But yeah, I feel like this person thinks that you're maybe playing games, okay? Or do you know what? Maybe it's this person who's trying to be manipulative in order to rekindle the relationship here, because you have the Fool at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like the Fool represents new beginnings here, and I feel like that's the journey that you're on. So maybe this person is using manipulation tactics to win you back. well, these people are. There's 3 people here, so. Why is the Page of Emotions here? The Empress could be dealing with a Libra or Taurus, okay? Or this person views you as the Empress here. But if you are dealing with a Taurus or Libra or somebody who embodies the Empress energy, I feel like this person really wants to rekindle this friendship or connection or this group situation here. Bottom of the deck, the Star. Strong Aquarius energy, but the Star does represent healing and mending relationships. Not mending relationships, but healing in general. So yeah. And why is the Death here? Why is the Death card here? Why is the Death here? Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you were, for some of you guys, you were real cutthroat with this cut off. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. The Queen of Swords is very sharp. With her sword is very sharp, as is her tongue, as is her wit and her logic here. So if you did cut people off, I feel like there is a very valid reason. However, maybe the way it was done could have been pretty brutal. Okay, again, strong Libra energy, but also Gemini and Aquarius here. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. Yes, very emotional thing. For some of you guys, I feel quite strongly that this could be a group of people you have cut yourself off from. What else are people saying about my Saggies? What else? What else? What else? Thank you. 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the Sun. 10 of Wands in the obstacle position, okay? For some of you, people are saying you've got too much going on. You've got too many responsibilities, too many priorities, too much baggage, whatever the case may be. But it feels like there is a lot going on here. And maybe that could be partly why you've cut some people off. Maybe you need to breathe, okay, a little bit. What's going for you is the 6 of Swords. People really admire your ability to move on. Okay, so despite needing to cut people off, I feel like people do generally respect it here. Okay. Advice is the Sun. I feel like some truth is going to be revealed about this person, this possible Libra or Taurus. Okay, but otherwise the advice is to remain yourself, remain happy, remain optimistic. Okay, have hope for the future. Okay, keep moving forward. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Emotions. Yeah, people from your past. Why is the 10 of Wands here? Why is the 10 of Wands here? Thank you. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're about your money. You've got a lot going on here because your money. For some of you guys, though, I feel like people that you've cut off may feel as if, you know, you've done this because there's better people around, or you feel that there's better people around, or you know, they don't match up to whatever expectations you have of them. It's kind of giving grass is greener kind of thing. That's how they view you. They kind of view you as somebody kind of not like a user, but you know, yeah, you've probably found a better friends or better situation, or you know, that's what it's giving, sorry. Okay, why is the 6 of Swords here? Thank you. 5 of Wands. Yeah, people really admire your ability to move on after conflict. Like you don't necessarily hang around. You don't necessarily want to finish the argument. You don't even really care about being right. You just saying your piece. You're being honest about how you feel about what the situation is, and you move on. And that is admirable, but it can also give the impression that you don't care. It's kind of like a cold vibe, Sag, not gonna lie. Bottom of the deck, the world. Yeah, completion is with the Seven of Coins. What I was saying is almost like because you found better, or it's not that, it's everybody has their purpose. There's a reason, there's a season for everyone, or something like that. Look at me fumbling my metaphors or my sayings or whatever, but yeah, that's what it's giving. It's giving that, you know, these people have completed their purpose, served their purpose. Okay, brutal, Sag, brutal. Why is the sun here? Why is the sun here? Four of Wands. The advice for you from Spirit is to enjoy your life, okay? Carry on as you are, remain optimistic, meet new people, meet new friends. This could even be possibly be a gathering at your place or your flat or your house or what have you. I see you being really happy, Sag, having maybe cut these people off. So despite how these other people may view you, I feel like, from what I'm getting, I feel like it's probably the best decision. I also feel like despite, again, how they feel, people admire your honesty. Okay, it's giving you're not the type of person to harbor feelings for people and still be their friend. You know what I mean? But that's all I have for you, Sag. If you like this reading, give me a like. If you didn't like the reading, give me a like, and we will speak soon.